Here I am, part two of making these bath bombs. So I had to go put some gloves on so you guys could see, but you could see the consistency. You can put it together and it smells so good. It smells like a nice little chocolate cookie. And if you couldn't see that we had put cocoa in it before, you could see that it turned a little bit lighter. It turned a little bit darker. It looked like it could have been white before, but now that we added the cocoa butter to it, it has a little bit more color. Now I'm going to add our minty mint because who doesn't love chocolate mint? Chocolate mint ice cream is one of my favorite ice creams when I was growing up. We used to eat Dreyer's ice cream. That's what my parents bought. And we seldomly had mint chocolate because that was nobody else's favorite. So here I am pouring my oil in there. Sorry about that. I kind of wanted you guys to see what we're doing here. There you go. You could see that a little bit better. So we just poured in our peppermint oil. As I was saying, peppermint is very invigorating. One thing I do like for bath time, depending on what time of day it is, if I'm getting ready to go out for an evening and I'm taking a bath before I go, then I want peppermint because peppermint is invigorating. But if I want to cool down the day, if I had a long day or if I've had a week of stress and I'm trying to get some sleep, I do not use peppermint because peppermint for me is invigorating. So I switched my peppermint to spearmint because spearmint is a little bit more cooling, doesn't have as much menthol in it, and it's really great for sleep. So you can put that in your diffuser. And once again, you see how this is very cakey. Next, I'm going to show you, we have our mold that we're going to put our, sorry about all of this, but thank you for being patient with this process. Now you got to see the corner of my life. My kitchen is everything to me. This is where I could be the most creative person that I was created to be. And so back to this. I use a little spray bottle. I'll show you. I spray the mixture so that it adds a little bit of moisture. And then I go back to mixing that in. I'm going to add a little bit more. And then we're going to put it in these molds. I say we, you're going to watch me put it in. It's going to be a journey for the both of us. Once again, my little spray bottle that I spray. You can see I'm spraying. And you see it's not fizzing up a lot. That's what the witch hazel or the alcohol will do. It'll add a little bit of moisture. And then the alcohol, it will eventually air out, so it won't dry your skin out. Some people are like, oh, alcohol dries my skin. Not in this instance. We're not putting a lot of alcohol in it. So now I put it in the mold, and then the other thing that I do once I put it in the mold is I spray it again because I want the bath bomb to stick. I don't want it to be crumbly. And sometimes I spray it as I'm putting it in there and I add a little bit more. And then I mash it down so that it gets to be, I'm concentrating. It gets to be flat in there and perfect. As perfect as it's going to be. As perfect, as much love as you could put in a cocoa bath bomb. Yep. So what are you guys doing for Valentine's Day? Let me know. I'm curious. people say, not just Valentine's, I try not, as you heard me say, I try not to hold it just to Valentine's Day. And people say it's so commercial and it's all about money and money and money. And you can look at it like that, or you can look at it like I do. It's a whole month of celebrating people that you love. My husband's birthday, it's my husband's birthday month. So when we're north of 50, we go all out and we're just like, it's my birthday month and you're expecting something. You, you're expecting something throughout the whole month of your birthday. I don't know where we got that tradition from. Well, he got it from me, but I don't know where I got it from. It was kind of funny. My birthday's in March. And so next month, we're going to have Dr. Lauren's favorites. You might see these bath bombs again, but you'll see a couple of other things because there's a lot of things that I like that I make that I've gotten creative with over time just because, well, if you have a business, part of that is you're trying to develop new products. You're trying to develop things that people like. It first starts with you, but then when people start making requests, then you grow to be sensitive to that. And so over time I have. And some of those suggestions have been really good. I have I don't have a mixture I don't have a cocoa mixture, a cocoa drink. I wish I did, but I don't. So normally I like to do the whole thing. So for bath time for me is about the whole experience, and part of my experience in bath time is running a nice bath. I like my water as hot as I can get it. Not always the best, especially if you have eczema, but the hottest that I can get it because the water gets cold once you stay in there over time. And the other thing that I like to do is I like to have tea. Tea is so soothing to me around bedtime, but sometimes, during the day when I'm working and I'm like, oh, I got a lot of work to get done, and tea just soothes me in a way. So I wish there was a way that you could have chocolate tea. Hey, you guys have a chocolate tea recipe, let me know. I'd be really interested in that. But I want to show you my progress as we're coming along. So this is what we have going on right here. And I'm going to mash it down a little bit more. I'm going to use my spray a little bit more because I like when my bath bombs are nice and compact. And that is what we're working on. So I have a whole nother mold just like this. And hey, I need your guys' help. If you guys can help me, I would love to hear how you guys would want to see this packaged, because packaging isn't my strong suit. But I've had to learn all kinds of things. If you are an entrepreneur, you know what I'm talking about. And so if you guys have some ideas on what you think is a great packaging idea, let me know. I should run a contest, and then whoever wins the best idea, I'll send them some products. Let me turn that because you guys see in the back of my head. Whoever has some good ideas, let me know. When we use them, we'll send you some free products on what that looks like. And so that is what we're doing. So I've talked to you guys about the benefits of bath bombs is it does two things. It helps relax you and it helps moisturize you. So we didn't really talk about that, but that's what bath bombs do. They're fun too. So you get a little bit of childlike joy with them because they fizz and bubble in the bathtub, and that's really wonderful and really great. So I really like that too. But the cocoa butter in it helps with keeping your skin nice and moisturized. And just a little disclaimer that when you use this, you will have there will be a little bit of oil left in your tub, a little butter left in your tub. So the other part of it is it's made with salts, and it's made with baking soda. It's made with citric acid, and all those things are really good for cleaning your skin. It's really good for relaxing. So that's really important because we live in a stressful time and we live in a stressful world, and wherever we can get those nice little simple pleasures of life is always the goal. And so that's what the benefits of this is, meant to invigorate you and to help soothe your nervous system, right? So as I have explained before, the skin is the largest organ that we have, just in case you thought it was the liver. It's not. The liver is the largest internal organ that we have, but the largest organ that we have is our skin, and things come in and out of our skin. So we want to make sure that our skin is nice and clean, and that we want to make sure that it's nice and moisturized, because when we have cracked skin, what can happen is we can get microorganisms that come in, and that's how they can come in, and then we can get sick. So good skincare is really important, and that's how Pinpoint Wellness originally started off. We started off making skincare products because my son had eczema real bad. See how beautiful that is? And now we're going to start a second one. And so what started out being just a solution for him and his eczema ended up turning into what we now have, Pinpoint Chiropractic. And so I got educated in different things in different areas so that I could improve on helping people naturally. But this is my first love, and it goes very well with the theme of the month, love. And so it's perfect. It's a perfect mix. And so I'm going to show you the bowl that I was using so you can get an idea of how many bath bombs that one batter made. This is my bowl. This is my spoon. Not a very big bowl. It's a couple of quarts. But it made a little more than a dozen bath bombs. And so bath bombs do kind of have an expiration date when it starts losing its ability to stay tight. You know, the oils will dry, and that'll be really good for keeping it, but you have to keep it in an airtight container so that the air doesn't interfere, the moisture in the air doesn't interfere with the performance, the potency, the usury of the actual bath bomb. So we have a little bit more than 2 dozen, as I said before. I'm gonna finish up with this, and then that will be all that we will be talking about concerning these bath bombs. What are your favorite holiday traditions, or something that you might give to people that you love? We will do maybe another one of these videos with bath bombs, because I think we're going to have some strawberries. And so if you love strawberries and chocolate, right up your alley, right? And we'll tell you all about it. So Pinpoint Chiropractic is here to help you with your skincare needs, but also with your health needs. We don't just focus on beauty. We focus on making you well to have the best life that you can, because we only get one life and we should live it to the fullest. Good health is the best way to make sure that happens, because health is all you have. As Steve Jobs says, time is the only thing that you only have in this life. And what are you going to do with it? Well, this month, I'm going to hand out some love in the form of bath bombs, because that's what my people like. But what do your people like? And what do you like to do for your people? Thank you. And we will see you a little later on. Happy Valentine's Day if you don't see us first. And start thinking about how you want to express your love to people, because time is all you have, but love is all you can give. Love is a free gift, and the expressions of love might not be free, but the gift of love is. So, happy Love Month, and we will see you guys later. Thank you for staying tuned. This is Dr. Pin with Pinpoint Wellness.